Hello, I'm Dylan Beep and I'm a VTuber a couple of months now. I have many questions for the hardware and most of the time I had to go through a lot of blogs, videos, Reddits, posts, etc. So I want to make a video where I include all the hardware questions I have for myself in hope that you don't have to search for hours and hours as well. Mostly I will talk about VTubing, but some of the advices are working for your webcam streams as well. Personally, I don't like it when you hear the keyboard clicking in the stream, since I want to hear the streamer and the game or the videos they are watching, or well, playing. Before, I had a Razer Black Widow V3TKL with those nice mechanic sounding switches, but as you can imagine, you heard the clicking on stream and it really annoyed me a lot. The problem with this keyboard was that you couldn't remove the switches, which are the part that you need to change for less noise. So I searched online and stumbled across the Gamma K keyboards, which have removable switches and a vast selection of keyboards. Before anyone gets on the idea, I am not sponsored by them, like why would I be? I'm a small fish. I decided on the Gamma K K87 since it has the arrow keys and other keys that I need for certain programs. It misses the number keys on the right side, so if that is something you need, then you should check out the website to search another one. In addition to the keyboard, I got their phonics switches as well, which compared to the others they have are one of the most silent ones. Just to give you an idea, I'm going to click on the different keys I have and, well, on the different keyboards as well. First on my Black Widow, then on the Gamma K with its default red switches, and then on the phonics switches. You can find a link down below in the description for the keyboard and the switches I am using. The mouse. The mouse of all things should be comfortable in your hands, so going to a store and try them out is the best thing to test the grip, or at least that's what I did. I'm using the Razer V2 Pro. Since I always had a cable mouse, I was super happy to get my first wireless one. And I have to say it makes things way more comfortable, because you don't have the cable that make it stuck on the edge of your mousepad, in the monitor, or may yeet your drinking glass across the desk and make a big mess. Webcam. The best tracking you can probably get as a VTuber is with the iPhone face tracker, but obviously not everyone has one, including myself. When I started streaming, I really thought that as a YouTuber I need a superb webcam for tracking, but that's not really the case. Of course, if you stream with your real face, then the best investment will probably be the Logitech HD Pro C920. For my VTuber model, I use a Trust HD webcam, which isn't even in the stores anymore because it's that old and probably isn't the best product out there. Important is that your face is visible to the webcam. So don't put your microphone in front of it. Make sure you have some light pointed towards it as well, because the camera still needs to understand where your face is and what it does, like blinking or looking around with your eyes. Or well, the normal stuff you do basically with your face. I personally suggest to get a ring light that you can fixate on your desk. I bought one for like 40 bucks and I'm super happy with it. The reason I suggest a ring light is that they are made for taking selfies, so they shouldn't be too heavy for your eyes, meaning that the light shouldn't dry out your eyes in seconds. If you use a normal lamp, there are no filters in front of the light source, so you might as well go out and look into the sun for the same effect. Important is to get one that you can regulate. It's not really necessary to get one where you can change the temperature of the light. With that I mean like the blue toned or the yellow toned light. One that has the white light is enough. If you're curious what I'm using, down below in the description you can always find a link to it. Microphone. Personally, I think the microphone is a very difficult topic. Even after watching over 20 streaming microphone review videos, I wasn't sure which one to pick. At the beginning, I already started off with a rather solid microphone, the Trust GTX 252 Emitter Plus, which is around $100 where I live. So already a big investment. But I did get it way before I ever thought that I'm going to start streaming, so it was much more of a personal thing. I think we can all agree that you shouldn't use your headset microphone, since having something that does the job of two aspects, it will have an inferior quality in one of those two. What I'm talking about is the reproduction of sound in your ears and the recording of your voice. Having a set microphone which only does the job of recording will always have a superior sound quality. The Trust GT 252 Emitter Plus did a good job, but I felt like something was missing, even with filters. The one microphone that I kept seeing all over the place was the HyperX Quadcast, but I still wasn't sure what to think about it. I had to look that a friend of mine bought it and his sound quality was very good, even without any filters, so I decided to get it. If I'm completely honest, I'm still not sure about my microphone sound quality. I'm not 100% sure if I really needed to get the HyperX Quadcast or not. The thing about microphones is that at one point we'll have to get some of the filters I was talking about earlier. The ones I mean are the OBS ones, with which you can increase your microphone quality by a lot. You can laugh at me if you want, but I didn't even know they existed. It took me like 2 months to understand I can add such things in OBS to make my microphone sound better. So what I would suggest to anyone who isn't sure about their microphone quality, apply all these filters first and check if the quality is better or acceptable for stream. What acceptable means is obviously up to you. I suggest recording yourself with and without the filters. Leave those 2 files for a bit of time, go back to them and check if it helped. If it didn't, try other settings with those filters, and if nothing works, then I think you might need to get another microphone. I will do a tutorial for the filters in the future, but if you don't want to wait, there are a lot of good channels who explain the filters very well. Monitors. It's not that big of a thing, but I wanted to mention it because I think having 2 monitors is super handy. Not only for streaming, but as well for other stuff like work or having YouTube on one screen, and on other you lose your mental health creating a VTuber model from scratch. Having 2 monitors for streaming is way better in my opinion. On your main monitor you have the game, and on the second you have OBS with the overview to your stream, like chat, lost frames, time, events that happened, etc, etc. These are some of the main questions and some of the things I discovered during those months of streaming. I hope some of the things I said are helpful to you and get you on the streaming adventure. If you ever have a question, just write them down in the comments or feel free to drop in my stream on Twitch and right there. If you have any suggestions on the video, like how to improve it, your own point of view or other stuff, feel free to write me. Since it's the first video that I do of this kind, there may be some things I can improve, or there probably will be some things I can improve. So I greatly appreciate your input. Thank you for watching and I hope you have a nice day, evening, morning, night, or whatever your time zone is, and whenever you see this video. Bye bye!